Hi, studio family. Welcome to our introduction to the chakra system. Today's practice is going to be a seated breathwork practice only, so this is going to be new to all of us. But I figured this was the best way to introduce you to our energetic body and the chakra system and let us get familiar with it before we move into the more focused practices on each chakra. So we are going to be seated for the entire practice. So if you would like to grab a blanket or a pillow to sit up on, to get the hips up off of the ground and the knees below the hips, that might be very helpful for you. And of course, today I hope that you'll listen to the introduction part, but for the future, if you want to come back and just do the breathwork practice, I'll have a minute marker in the description on where the actual practice starts. So that way in the future, you can just come and click play and fast forward to the actual breathing techniques. Okay? With that being said, we're going to take a couple minutes to talk about what the chakra system is. So be comfortable sitting however you would like. And I will take a couple of minutes to introduce you to this beautiful aspect of ourselves. So in yogic philosophy, we actually have 5 different bodies. Okay, so we have the physical body, which we all know, can see, can touch, can feel, right? But then in yoga, we have 4 different, more subtle bodies that we can't see or touch or feel. These being the energetic body, the mental emotional body, the wisdom body, and the bliss body. And as we move inward into ourselves, we experience these different bodies. Okay, we have the 5 bodies. That second one being the energetic body, which is what we're going to be working with today. This is known as the Pranayama Kosha. Kosha is a body, and then prana is our life force. So this is our body of life force, our body of the breath. Within that energetic body, we have the chakra system. And the chakra system is the map of the energetic body. Right? The same way you might go into a doctor's office and they have a diagram of the muscles or the bones of the physical body. The chakras are that for the energetic body. So we are going to be working with the 7 main chakras today. We're going to practice a breathing technique for each of these chakras. Aside from the 7 main chakras, there are actually many other small chakras and energetic channels within the energetic body. These channels and chakras are what you would experience if you go to like an acupressure or an acupuncture appointment. These are the channels that they work with. And you can think of each chakra as a vortex of energy, if you will. And each one is in charge of receiving, assimilating, and transmitting energy from our environments. Each chakra is also associated with elements, colors, purpose, and we'll get into those as we move through this chakra course. Okay, and let's go ahead and get started with our different breathing techniques. So the first chakra is the root chakra, or Muladhara in Sanskrit. Okay, and so this chakra is located at the base of our spine. It is associated with the element earth. It is associated with the color red. And this chakra is our right to be here and our right to be safe. Okay? A lot of times when we experience blockage in the root chakra, it is because of fear. As we go along, I'll mention a demon of each of these chakras. So what can block it, keep it from flowing properly? For the root chakra, that is fear. And the function of this chakra is really just survival at its it's basic, right? So just our right to have our basic needs met, food, water, shelter, and to be here on this earth. For this breathing technique, you're going to need to be in a comfortable seat. Okay, we want to have our legs crossed for this one. I'm going to show you what this breath technique looks like. We're going to bring our hands right here by our shoulders, okay? On an inhale, we're going to reach both hands up and the knees are going to go up towards the ceiling. On an exhale, we're going to forcefully pull everything back down, and you want the exhale to be audible through the mouth. That is how all of these chakra breathing techniques are going to be, okay? So we'll, okay, that is the technique. All of these are going to be a little faster in nature, a little more forceful. So if you get dizzy or you feel lightheaded, just pause, breathe normally, and then get back to it when you feel ready. Okay? We're going to do each technique for about 30 seconds so that we can really feel the effects of the breathing practice. All right, so let's go ahead, bring your arms, or excuse me, your hands right by your shoulders, armpits, and we will start. Inhale. Release the technique, rest the hands on the lap, close your eyes, notice how you feel. Again, maybe bring your awareness to the base of your spine, your root chakra. This is where we build our energetic foundation. So we want this solid, stable base upon which we can build the rest of our energetic body. Okay, so next, bringing our awareness to our second chakra, or sacral chakra, which is Svadhisthana in Sanskrit. The sacral chakra is located in the lower abdomen where the womb is, and the element is water. The color is yellow, and this is our right to feel. So the sacral chakra is associated with pleasure, creativity, sexuality, okay? And the demon here is guilt, because quite often we feel guilty about doing things we enjoy, about seeking pleasure in life, about having fun. For this breathing technique, it's pretty much a seated cat-cow, but we're really just focusing on movement through the lower spine, the lumbar spine here, because again, we're focusing in on this womb area. So hands can be resting on your knees. And what that's going to look like is on an inhale, we're going to press the heart forward, really try to open up through the abdomen. Exhale, we curve the spine back. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that. We'll start. Inhale. Release, come back to neutral. Close your eyes, bring your awareness to your lower abdomen. Just notice how you're feeling. Again, cultivating this right to feel, to have fun, to enjoy life. Okay, moving up the column, up the spinal column here, moving on to chakra 3, which is our solar plexus, or our Manipura chakra in Sanskrit. This is located at our navel and a couple of inches above the navel, so navel diaphragm area. And this is associated with the element of fire. The color is yellow. This is our right to do, to take action. So this is where our willpower is, right? Our powerhouse. This is where we get the energy to push through and do hard things. And the demon associated with this is shame. So for this breathing technique, we're actually going to be using the rib cage here. And my teacher taught it to me. We want to imagine that we're using the abdomen and the ribs to scoop all of the peanut butter out of a peanut butter jar. So it's going to be this rotation of the torso. Okay, we're going to inhale forward. Go ahead, just start moving. Try it out. It might take you a second to get it. Good. Go ahead, release. Again, close your eyes. Bring your awareness to the navel center. Noticing that warmth and heat and power that you cultivated from that breathing technique. Okay, open the eyes. We're moving on up. So now we're on chakra 4. This is our heart chakra, or anahata in Sanskrit. Of course, this is located center of the chest, the heart space. The element here is air. The color is green. And this is our right to love and be loved, to experience joy in life. And the demon here is grief. Okay. So the heart chakra breath is one of my favorite breathing techniques. You're going to bring your hands to your shoulders, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate towards the right, okay? And we're going to inhale on the right side. On the exhale, you're going to come back through center and exhale to the left. So, okay, that's the technique. We're going to do it for 30 seconds. Let's go. Good. Come back to center. Release. Woo. I am feeling it on that one. So again, you can close your eyes. Just take a moment to notice how you're feeling. Maybe notice the openness and spaciousness you might feel in the upper back and the chest area. Okay, let's keep moving on up. The next chakra is our throat chakra, or Vishuddha. Okay, obviously located at the throat. The element here is sound. The color is blue. And this is our right to communicate and be heard by others. And the function here, this chakra is about truth. So speaking our truth. And the demon is, of course, lies. So for this breathing technique, if you've ever taken a hot yoga class, a hot 26 class, they do this at the beginning of this class. So you're going to bring your hands into a fist, interlace your fingers, and place your fist under your chin, okay? So your thumbs are close to the throat, touching the throat, and then chin is level with the ground. Fingers are touching the chin. So what this one looks like is we're going to inhale, reach the elbows up towards the ceiling as you open up the palms. On the exhale, we're going to bring the forearms together as you tilt your head back. Then you bring the chin back to level. Okay, let's go ahead and try this one. And inhale. Good. Release. Bring the chin back to level. Release the hands. Close your eyes. Notice how you feel. Maybe just take a couple of gentle sighs here, focusing on the throat. All right. Y'all are doing great. We only have 2 more chakras to work with. So next we have our third eye chakra. I'm sure you've heard of the third eye before. It's located between the brows. This is associated with the element light. The color is indigo. This is our right to see, right? To see past the obvious physical plane in front of us. So this is associated with our intuition. And the demon here is illusion. So for this breath, this one's a little funny if you've never done it before. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover our eyes with our fingers. Okay, you can even close your eyes, and you're going to inhale here. And then on the exhale, we're going to open the arms wide as we open the eyes. Okay, so it's like we can't see and then we can see, right? So let's go ahead and try this one out for about 30 seconds. Inhale here. Release. Maybe close the eyes again. Focus in on the third eye, on that difference between the eyes closed and then opening them wide so that you can truly see. Take a few breaths here. Okay, moving on to the last one. This is our crown chakra, or Sahasrara in Sanskrit. The crown chakra is located at the crown of our head. The element here is thought, and the color is, sometimes you'll see it as like a deep violet, or sometimes just like this bright white light. This is our right to experience bliss in life. Okay, so the function here is understanding of our true nature of the world around us. And the demon that blocks us from accessing this bliss and this understanding is attachment. So attachment to worldly things that keep us from connecting to that bliss. Okay. So for this one, we've actually done this in class before. We're going to bring our hands to prayer right in front of our heart. And on an inhale, we're going to reach up, follow your hands with your gaze. And then on the exhale, open the arms wide. Okay. We'll do this for about 30 seconds. Let's get started. Inhale. Last one. Good. Release the hands, release the breath. Again, maybe close your eyes and just notice how you feel after all of those breathing techniques. You may notice that you feel a little lighter, right? Like a little more open and receptive to the energy around you, to your own energy. Maybe a pulsing through the body. Again, just actually being aware of that energy moving through us. All right, go ahead and open your eyes if you had them closed. So I know that was a little different than what we're used to, but breath work and breathing techniques can be so powerful. It's something you can do anywhere, and when we need to harness our energy, control our energy, right? Maybe we need to calm down, maybe we need to enliven ourselves. And there's a breathing technique for all of it, right? So I hope that you enjoyed learning about the chakras and the energetic body. I look forward to sharing these movement practices with you over the next 7 weeks. So each week we will do a practice associated with just one chakra. So next week we will work on the root chakra. So I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you for being here. Namaste.